A deadly Saturday on both sides of the river. This morning we'll break down what we know so far.
And we are tracking a few showers as they're mostly to the south. I'll tell you when they'll slide out of the way.
And Governor Mike Parson is headed down south, what he'll discuss during today's border briefing.
This is Today in St. Louis, focused on you.
Happy Sunday!
Woo, Sunday fun day.
Thanks for waking up with us, St. Louis. We are getting a live look at the Gateway Arch right now. And as we always like to say, this is neon, really.
The lights just give it a whole new ambiance.
I told Anthony earlier this week, I just want to take this and put it on my wall.
Actually,
you know,
it's picture perfect. Every morning, I know we say it, but it doesn't get old.
It'd be great deco, if you ask me. All right, well, good morning to you. It is Sunday, February 4th. I'm Travis Cummings.
And I'm Mercedes McKay. Thanks so much for waking up with us on this Sunday. As always, Tracy Henson is here with us today. Tracy, it's beginning to feel a little more like spring.
Yes, for me, it's too soon. It's too soon because the next thing you know, we're going to be sweating on our front porches. And do any of us want that? I don't know. I don't. I don't think you do. All right, so we have rain that has pushed in. It is actually going to exit the exact same way it came in, which is a little unique for us. It's not going to be one of those patterns that moves, you know, from west to east or from the southwest up into the northeast. That's pretty a typical pattern for us. It is impacting along Interstate 44 there near Phelps, Dent, Crawford, Washington, kind of into Jefferson and Franklin counties there. Gasconade, I feel like every time there's rain, Gasconade is always in the mix. This is going to slide out through the rest of our day. It is very light out there, and I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of this is not making it all the way down to the ground. Look at all those crows in the trees. They're really roosting this time of year. It's a messy time downtown. 41 degrees outside, it feels like 35. Winds are out of the east-northeast at 10 miles per hour. All right, through the rest of our day today in St. Louis, we will make it up into the mid-50s. We're going to have overcast conditions. I know. That's why I told you to enjoy that sunshine we had yesterday, because today will definitely be a cloudier day. But for tonight, we will start to clear out. Temperatures will drop down to around 30 degrees because of the clearing condition. We lose that blanket of cloud cover. Coming up, I'll outline the rest of the week, and it's a warm one for us.
Breaking this morning, we're following a vehicle incident along I-44 near Washington Avenue. Right now on your screen, you're taking a live look at that scene. You can see those lights up and down. It doesn't appear to be affecting traffic, which is good news, but that could change as roads get only busier on your Sunday morning. Right now, our newsroom is working to confirm what happened, but as you can see, it's still pretty active there. If you're headed that way this morning, take caution and please be aware of your surroundings.
Well, new from overnight this morning, the Metrolink is running normally again after an incident stopped service late last night. It happened around 10 p.m. between Lambert's Terminal 2 and the North Hanley Metrolink station. A spokesperson with Metro says the train hit someone trespassing near the right-of-way. We have no word on their condition right now, and we've reached out to St. Louis Police for more information.
We have an update for you in a Saturday night shooting. Officers now confirm the 40-year-old victim died after he was shot in Marquette Park a little before 9 p.m. This is video from that scene. Right now, police don't have any more information on what led up to the shooting or a potential suspect. We're also following two other shootings this morning. The first happened just a few hours earlier. Officers arrived at Forestwood Park in Ferguson around 4:30 yesterday afternoon and found a man shot in the parking lot. He died at the scene, and witnesses say they saw a black vehicle leaving the area. Currently, we do not know the name of the victim or any suspect information. Also right now, a teenager is in the hospital with serious injuries after she was shot in Alton. It happened just before 3 o'clock yesterday afternoon at a home on Highland Avenue. Responding officers found the 13-year-old girl inside and performed life-saving measures. She was eventually taken to a St. Louis area hospital for treatment. If you have any information about these crimes, you're asked to call police. You can also leave an anonymous tip to Crime Stoppers at 866-371-TIPS. Now, we will continue to follow these developing stories and bring you the latest. You can find updates on air on the 5 Plus streaming app and on the 5 on Your Side app.
Well, if you woke up with us yesterday morning, you may remember this site. This is probably a familiar one. This massive warehouse fire smothered downtown St. Louis in smoke, so much, in fact, that it showed up on the National Weather Service's radar. Check it out. The National Weather Service says it's fairly common for large fires like this one to show up on the Doppler as long as it's close enough to the radar station. The fire first broke out around 6 yesterday morning on 1st and O'Fallon Street, and that took 85 firefighters several hours to put it out. The building was vacant, but we're told homeless people often used it for shelter. Business owners from the area say it's not the first time something like this has happened.
We have a lot of homeless that run this area down here, in and out of these buildings, trying to stay warm. I wouldn't be surprised if that's what caused this.
It's just the way it is down here.
Yeah. If you take a look around, all these buildings around here are abandoned. So sooner or later, I'm pretty sure that that's what's going to happen.
The fire department says the fire did not cause major damage to any nearby buildings. Crews are still investigating what sparked it.
In just a few hours, Governor Mike Parson will visit the Texas border. He will join 15 other governors to discuss border policy and be briefed on the Operation Lone Star mission. Now, that's Texas Governor Greg Abbott's plan to counter a rise in undocumented immigration into the United States. All 16 governors are members of the Republican Party. Well, the 2024 Olympic Games in Paris are just over 5 months away. Can you believe it, Travis?
I can believe it.
Well, this weekend, 2 athletes from our region competed in the marathon trials in Florida.
Yeah, we're getting ready. We're ramping up for it. Only the top 3 finishers could land a spot in the games there. 5 on your sides, Andy Crawl has those results.
Imagine you're, playing an NFL football game and you're going up against Peyton Manning or Marshawn Lynch or, these names that have been around forever. And it's like, oh, that's the guy that I'm running next to.
Middle school band director Jared Broadbooks ran in his first Olympic marathon trials on Saturday morning, his second marathon ever.
It was definitely surreal to be able to run with some of the guys that I've literally followed since I started running back in 2012. And it's like, that guy's lining up next to me. And
he ran cross country at Lindenwood University, graduating in 2019. Then started teaching at Barnwell Middle School about 2 years ago in the Francis Howell School District. Broadbooks directs about 150 students a week in between his rigorous 10-month training.
It speaks to his dedication and how truly highly motivated he really is, and you see that in pretty much everything he does for the school and the district, and I think everything he puts his mind to doing, you see that same dedication.
Broadbooks placed 26th out of more than 170 runners, missing out on being one of the top 3 men who will represent Team USA in Paris. Yet former Parkway Central runner Emily Sisson will be there. The 2020 10K Olympian making her first Olympic marathon team on Saturday.
Very good, and so I was like, just top three, make this team. I wanted to just hold my position. It did help. I thought the crowds were great today. There were some sections that were really loud, and then there were other sections where we could hear people tell us how close everyone was, so it was very helpful.
Sisson will be going for gold in Paris on August 11th. Reporting in St. Charles, Annie Crawl, 5 on your side.
All right, other notable marathon runners include a former University of Illinois runner, Colin McCall. He finished 20th place in the men's trial. And former SLU runner, Molly Robert, she finished 78th for the women. Congratulations to both Molly and Colin. Way more athletic than I am. Well, coming up, a Soulard sampler, how you can get in on some great eats later today.
Plus, a Dachshund Dash coming up when those paws will be hitting the racetrack for today's Wiener Dog Derby.
All right, mostly cloudy today with temperatures in the mid-50s. I'm going over the even warmer forecast we have this week.
Making people comfortable since 1926. Schedule your appointment today.
Gotta do the kick of destiny again.
What?
But this time, fans can pick if I'll make or miss.
Interesting.
And right now, bet $5 and get $200 in bonus bets if you win.
Let's do it.
Wait, what about him?
The FanDuel Kick of Destiny 2 live Super Bowl Sunday.
Dear winter, we're coming. Our squad of vehicles with all-wheel drive and four-wheel drive is ready to take you on. Safety's the name of our game. Bundle up. Toyota.
Right now, get 4.99% APR for 60 months on 6 of Toyota's favorite models, like the 2024 Camry or Tundra. Find yours at Toyota.com. Toyota. Let's go places.
When home care is no longer an option, have your loved one come home to Dolan Memory Care.
He thinks he's on vacation most of the time now, and so why would you want to leave?
Dolan Memory Care homes are designed to make your loved one feel as though they are home.
Come back for another exciting year at the Seidenstricker Nobe Partners Outdoor Show. From gardens to gators and lawns to landscape, discover valuable insight from industry experts to prepare your property for spring. Explore our commercial and residential John Deere equipment at the St. Charles Convention Center February 2nd through the 4th. We will have show specials and low financing options on gators, mowers, compact tractors, and compact construction equipment. Visit ascentpartners.com for more information.
Goldblatt Singer has been the St. Louis injury law firm for almost 75 years. And our greatest time-honored tradition is winning auto accident cases. We've been on the winning side since 1949.
NetCredit is here to say yes.
All right, well, just a few hours from now, you can hit the town and get a little taste of Soulard. If you want in on the pub crawl and food tastings, I was about to say voodoo. It's happening today. I was in my New Orleans spirit. From 11 a.m. to 5 p.m., it's $35 for admission. You can buy the tickets either online or in person at one of the restaurants.
Well, also happening today, the world's largest costume pet parade returns to Soulard once again. This is always so much fun. The 31st annual Purina Pet Parade kicks off at 1 p.m. this afternoon. Now, obviously, it's a Mardi Gras tradition, and if you want to put your pet in the spotlight, it's only $10. Registration starts at 10 a.m. this morning. The route begins at 12th and Allen and ends at the Soulard Market. And right after the parade, it's the Wiener Dog Derby, everyone's favorite. Paws will be flying across the racetrack, Travis, at Soulard Market Park. If you want to sign your dog up for the race, it'll cost you $10 as well. Spectators will get in for free. The opening ceremony for that begins at 1:45. Okay, there are 4 categories.
Okay.
The youngest dogs are cocktail wieners. Then there's hot dogs, ballpark franks, and these are my favorite, wiener wannabes. So wiener wannabes are any non-wiener dogs that are small enough to fit in the starting box, which just even thinking about that is so adorable.
How cute is that? I don't know if my Panchi can participate, but I think Deacon would fit the bill, to be honest. He's long enough.
Why don't you go get him and then you can just see if he can fit in the starting box.
If I can get him to wake up, because he loves a good nap. And he's like, you're interrupting my morning nap for this.
He's like, what's going on? But he could meet so many friends.
But that is such an excellent event. I mean, they really flood that area.
Yeah.
You know, all you see is your furry friends running around there. So definitely get out and support if you have a furry friend. And it's really a good time.
It's always a fun kickoff to Mardi Gras.